The Chicano Basketball League has become one of the most active Latino-centric leagues in the United States. While its focus is basketball, its mission, as Adrian Carbajal reports, is saving lives.
Joe Leon started the Chicano Basketball League over 27 years ago. His goal at the time was to help more Latino basketball players achieve their goals of playing Division I ball. Almost 3 decades later, that sentiment is still the same, but little did he know how many lives he would change in the process.
We forget that somebody might feel like us at our lowest, and who's going to be there to pick them up. The reason why I do help is because I don't want nobody else to struggle, and if I see some potential in a human being, then why not bring it out?
When you ask people about Joe, they always admire his willingness to help. No matter who it is or how much help they need, he's always of service, and has even been able to pave the way for other leagues like his to come after.
To be honest, my program was built based off his blueprint. Everything that I saw him do, how he did things, he always helped me out, he always lended me a hand. You know, we come from low-income communities, so Joe always will take care of my kids. To be honest, I wouldn't be here without Joe.
Off of the court, Joe has continued to impact people's lives. But since the inception of the Chicano Basketball League, it has always been about uplifting his own community. And not only has he done a great job of that, he's also quite literally saved lives.
To be honest, the off-the-court stuff is what Joe Leon and Tierra del Sol is all about.
Alex Gonzalez is a former player of Joe's who started playing when he was 16 years old. Now, 20 years later, he reflects on all of the good that Joe and the Chicano Basketball League have done for him.
You know, I lost my father when I was 22, and you know, the first person I called was him, and you know, he stepped up. We buried my father in California, and he rented the vans for my family.
And Alex isn't the only former player Joe has helped. John Pena has been playing for Joe for over 2 decades, and Joe is now helping him start a fundraiser tournament for his daughter Jordan, who passed away from osteosarcoma, a rare form of bone cancer.
Going through it personally with my family, you know, it was tough coming up with funds. We had to scramble up money each and every way. So we want to kind of give back to a family in need to help out the way we got helped out.
If you ask Joe, that's what the Chicano Basketball League is all about. Sure, it's nice to win awards, but seeing people he's helped help other people out means more to him than any trophy ever could.
I hope and I pray that the people I do help another person like that, that's in need or that was like them.
The pay-it-forward spirit lives within Geneva Andrade, whose nephew Dominic Vega played for Joe and in 2016 was murdered just a block from his home. Geneva remembers her nephew for the caring and selfless person that he was.
My first husband passed away, and we were at the viewing. And I pushed my kids out. I said, no, you guys gotta go. Like, you guys are tired. We're gonna have a long day tomorrow. Dominic was the last one there, and I said, you gotta go home. Like, you gotta get rest. He said, no, Theo, I'm not gonna go. I'm not gonna leave you here by yourself. And, you know, Theo was always there for me. I'm not gonna leave you.
With Joe's help, the Vega family started a scholarship in Dominic's name and have been able to help 8 individuals achieve their goals of pursuing higher education.
We know what that struggle is. So for us to be able to give back to the community was huge for us, because that meant that we were, you know, laying down, you know, sort of the legwork and the foundation for what we wanted Dominic's legacy to look like.
Legacy is everything. And for Joe, he wants the Chicano Basketball League's legacy to be about empowering those who look just like him.
Chicano Basketball League and Tierra del Sol are for the underdogs, for the guys and the girls and the people that, you know, don't look a certain way, don't act a certain way, don't have certain things, and they're able to build that confidence.
Going on 3 decades, Joe and the Chicano Basketball League have already helped hundreds of young Latinos find their purpose, and will continue to do so with no end in sight. In Phoenix, Adrian Carbajal, Cronkite News.
The Chicano Basketball League organizes 3 big tournaments throughout the year, which draws players from all over the country and Mexico.